No one can take your taste. Find your dreams come true.
Bata Bata is the name of the dance we do down in Johannesburg way. And everybody starts to move as soon as Pata Pata starts to play.
can get in.
That's my line.
Yeah, I know that, which is why I'm going to see how many I can do. I'm drinking. For all you viewers at home.
Apparently there's no sound, so it doesn't matter what you're saying.
Oh, is there no sound? So are we struggling with sound? No sound, guys, says Terry. Terry watching. Good. See, this is why it's good for you to join early, Terry. You can let us know about these things.
Hi, Dana. There is meant to be sound. I don't know what I'm saying. It's because you can't hear me.
There is meant to be sound. Let us know when we got sound sign, then we'll say all our witty things.
Oh, there is now. We got sound. Hey, we're back.
What'd you do?
Hello.
Well, they're going to need to tell me again because it could have been a delay. So if sound disappears again, that would have. Yeah. Was it? Do you know why we didn't have sound?
Yes. Well, potentially.
Okay.
If they let us know that they're still.
Yes.
Let us know if you can't hear.
Molly Riley can hear us in Chard. That's across the border, which means we're okay.
The Rileys are there.
Yes, Rileys. Good to have you. Which means that all of our great content was just went wasted.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you drinking tonight, Matt?
I'm drinking, for all you viewers at home, there you go, I'll do that one again. I'm drinking some apple and blackcurrant tea.
Nice.
So it's basically hot squash, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I love. It's one of those things
Hot
I've
Ribena.
never grown out of. Yeah. So good. And actually, I think it's for me why herbal tea is just disappointing. Is because I want it to be hot squash, and it's just not.
It's not strong enough.
Yeah.
I'm drinking. What is this?
Yeah, so I didn't ask you back, did I?
No. I just thought I'd say. I'll set you up for it, but you don't bother. It's fine.
Yeah, no one cares, Mike.
I know. Do you remember when we did that community hot seat and we were chatting about? I think it was afterwards. We were chatting about our favourite movies, and you and Paul got yours in. No one asked me.
Yeah. Again,
I'm drinking peppermint tea. Where was it from? Morocco, wasn't it? Moroccan.
Well, yeah.
Moroccan peppermint tea. Loose leaf peppermint tea. Very good.
Do they have to be from Morocco to be Moroccan? Is it one of those?
I would imagine so.
Is it like Mexican-inspired rice? That always makes me chuckle. It's like, what has happened to this rice for it to be inspired to be Mexican? Do they? You think they just get a guy with a moustache like mine to
Yeah, probably.
to pack it or something?
Yeah.
If you know what makes Mexican-inspired rice inspired by Mexico, let us know.
Loving that name, Molly. Chard the Right Brigade. Chard the Right Brigade. That's
a mouthful.
Yeah.
That is a mouthful. Is it a pun on the
charge of the Light Brigade? I imagine so.
Okay.
And Terry is drinking red grape juice, in which he means wine.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. That.
Give me some wonky bird tables.
Yeah. That's what you say when you've also been drinking wine for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
You feel like you've got to call it something else.
It's just red grape juice.
Dana's just honest. Just drinking red wine.
Yep. And Molly says Mum is drinking wine as well. Everyone's drinking wine apart. We're just the only sensible ones on tea.
It's nice that we got Dana back, given that we've now done the Harry Potter round. A part of me thought that maybe that was it. She
I know.
to stay.
If she thinks there's ever going to be a Harry Potter question again, she is probably correct, because there probably will be.
I think they've turned up in a lot of them actually. Haven't they?
They have, yeah. She's not done bad. Diet Coke for Laurie,
I need to get these team names down.
in case she needs to drive. That's not Laurie's Diet Coke. That's not their name. Oh, Dan's back tonight. Dan's back. Dana and Dan.
Yes, and we've got a few on the Facey book.
Ooh.
Jade, great to have you, Jade. Still no sound. It's working now. Wonderful. You got the sound. That's brilliant. Josh, great to have you with us. And yeah, Man Tribe back. Don't think you've missed one, which is excellent.
Laurie's
Sarah
missed
Mann's
one
got some
either.
subtitles as well.
Oh.
Are they in the right language? Or are you taking the opportunity to learn French or something this evening? That could be fun.
What, subtitles from us?
I wonder what we sound like in French.
Oh, they've started earlier, they. The accents.
Gotta do an accent. Right, let me get
Daniel Cross. Dr. Pepper for me.
Oh, I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in years.
I love a Dr. Pepper. I prefer Dr.
you
Pepper
really?
to a Coke, yeah. If you
Honestly,
have like Disaronno and Coke, that tastes like alcoholic Dr. Pepper.
Do you remember the what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper,
what's the worst that could happen?
Don't ya?
Are back, and I'm drinking apple drink cider. They can't hear us when I'm talking.
I've switched something up, so it should be back again now, but I need people to clarify. You've got to keep talking.
Keep talking in case the sound comes back.
It's always when you're told to talk that you have nothing to say.
Yeah, I know, because it's like, what do I say now?
Without fail.
Yeah. Sound's gone. Oh no, sound's gone. Got no sound. Still got no sound. Hello, hello. Tell us when you can hear us.
We could just do some miming tonight, so I'll just do really throw them. Okay, we only sing when we win. Yes, okay.
Sounds back.
I know what it is. Yeah, okay.
Back in the room.
Just keeping you on your toes tonight, guys.
Yep.
We are slightly jittery because we did a community hot seat, which was very good. We had a great guest, and the connection just went. So we are, we're slightly jittery, but we're relaxed, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we got a tech guy.
Exactly. We don't have to do anything,
No.
so we can as relaxed
We
as
literally
anything.
we can't do anything about it. So Terry's going to tell us he can hear us in in one word at a time. Thank you, Terry. Right.
So when we get out of lockdown, Terry needs to be a guest on here because the banter is lovely.
Yeah. Laura Summers. Now, I hope it's okay to say Laura, but Laura has had a child, and massive congratulations.
Wow, I didn't know she had.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
She hasn't told anyone. You're just put out.
Running it. But it's great to hear from you tonight, and we will be ending at 9 o'clock. We are getting better and better at finishing at 9 o'clock. Starting at 7:30, 8 o'clock, pause for the clap, and then and make a cup of tea, all that, and then 9 o'clock, finish. It's the plan.
Ish.
Okay.
So going back to Imi and the Pains, says she's drinking apple drink, cider, I'd imagine.
It sounds like that song. Drink an apple, drink a cider drink.
Drink a vodka drink, we drink a lager drink. Sing songs that remind us of the good times. Sing songs that remind us of the better times. Don't cry for me, next door neighbour. Don't ya?
I get knocked down.
Back it up again. Anyway.
Maybe this quiz will just naturally evolve into open mic.
Yeah.
Maybe people just be like, can we do
Instead
less
of
quiz
drop
and
the
hear
mic,
more
it'll
of
just
your
be
voice?
open mic.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh.
So we got Dana. We got the woofers. I'm assuming if anyone wants to change that, I'm kind of going from your team names that you've had so far. Man Tribe.
Man Tribe.
Now the Moaning Muggles though, they are this week. The team name that I can't. The Chard of the Right Brigade.
Chant of the Right Brigade.
Do you think that's a thinking about it all week job, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely not come up with that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, that's as soon as it's.
But
it's like, right.
I'm appreciative that they've spent time on it.
Mm.
I do like a quirky quiz name.
We're yet to have a team name from the Answer Smash round, but the Johns haven't.
The
joined
Johns
yet,
are
so
always
they'll-
late, aren't they? Now they won the first two, and then it's just late to the party the rest of the time. So they won't hear me say that, which is fine.
We asked this before, but I want to know I want to know some new answers. What's keeping you sane? What's keeping you from going insane at the moment? What little things are putting a smile on your face, apart from obviously Thursday nights with me and Mike, which goes without saying.
Well, they keep coming back, so it must be working somewhere.
It goes to show the levels of desperation, doesn't
It
it?
does.
People are sinking to.
Yeah. Thursday really is a dull night for everyone. Isn't it?
We picked the right one, didn't we? Let us know what's keeping you sane. Bird tables, I imagine, for you, Terry.
Yeah.
He sold 2 more. If people haven't read in the comments, and that is, I'd have to say, clear as day. That is the effect of getting your product mentioned on this show.
Yeah. He says it
you
didn't.
are likely to sell 2 more of what
He says it didn't come from this, but we know he just doesn't want to pay commission. We understand.
I think we all know.
We wouldn't take the commission, Terry. We do it for the love.
Yeah, and also the bird tables.
And the bird
We do it
tables.
for the bird tables. So is now a good time to mention what we have since received off the back of last week's endorsements.
I think we should.
Okay.
You should grab it. And we should share the wealth. Not actually share it, obviously, but a view of it. So last week we rather cheekily asked for. That links in quite well. Rather cheekily asked for some sweets from the people who run the shop by Costa Coffee, which is sells Harry Potter bits and different sweets and things like that. And shall we say, they came good. Not only did we get, that's literally a bag of sweets each from me, Matt and Si. Literally.
Look at that.
Which is great. They tell me there was only 3. There may well have been 6 and they've already eaten some, I don't know. But look at this. Bespoke, I don't know if I can get this in or not. Bespoke chocolate disc with a waffle logo on there. I'm going to hold out for a long time until I know that they can see it because we're on a delay. So that is pretty awesome. So thanks ever so much, guys. From the shop up the road opposite Costa. There we go.
There we go. Look at that. So expect 2 more customers, I would say.
Yes. Even comes in its own little chocolate pizza box.
Yeah, and did you read the message inside about the tongue-in-cheek message about not putting it in the microwave? I thought it was funny.
We hope that you enjoy your pizza and remind you that it's not necessary to reheat your pizza in the oven or microwave. Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Cheeky.
It's those little touches.
Yeah, thanks guys at Cheeky. Most appreciated. Wonder what we'll get next week.
I'm imagining the pains are back and forth. I'm gonna imagine you're back. Man Tribe, same team name. You're back. Woofers. I still don't think I say that right. Woofers.
Woofers?
Why can't I say it right?
Why woofers?
I don't know.
Woofers.
Woo. And it does sound very different, doesn't it? It suddenly goes from being a bit, yeah. Okay. The woofers are back.
So we've got some, apparently keeping the pains going and saying is potato juice, vodka, and us guys on a Thursday, which is lovely. Thanks ever so much.
That's very kind.
Molly likes going on super long runs, preferably at 7:30 on a Thursday evening. Jane Riley says, can we put a cat filter on?
I'm not quite sure what that means.
Is that like one of those Snapchat things where you have little ears or something?
Possibly.
Maybe
I
that's
actually
what
thought she needed some help around the house and wanted us to put some kind of filter on something for her cat. But actually,
I need one of them
don't
because
get
we've
on
got a cat who's incredibly aggressive when food's around.
I know.
To the point of he growls like a dog. If he pinches a bit of food, he'll go under furniture and growl.
Does he go woof?
He goes woof, like the woofers.
Cats, I don't trust cats. I'm going to throw that out there. You better be a cat fan just so we can split that. We don't want to lose an audience, but I'm not. I don't trust them. I don't trust any animal that's cleverer than me.
No, that's true. It's a lot of animals.
Dogs, fine with, you know.
Well,
Cats,
I can't say a lot because we've got 2 dogs. No, we've got 3 dogs, 2 cats, 3 rats, a snake, some fish in our house.
Do you live at the Axe Valley
Wildlife Park.
Wildlife
Yeah.
Park? Is that where you live?
I wish. Then I could have an armadillo. I'd
You
like
should
one.
start the Charnstock Wildlife Park.
Yeah, we almost could. My son's got a gecko as well. Crested gecko is another one. Add to the collection.
I kid you not, we went to a place called Borth. I think, is it Borth?
Borf.
Borth, next to Aberystwyth, and they have an animalarium, they called it.
Oh, nice.
It sounds a bit like your garden, to be honest.
Oh, so it was just someone's garden.
Massive apologies if you're joining tonight from the Borth Animalarium. But at the time, I'm sure it's better now. At the time, basically a garden with some animals in. Okay, I need to get.
So Jane says check it out. It's gone viral. It's hilarious. I'm not sure. It's gone viral. Is that the cat filter? Has somebody put a cat filter on us sometime and it's gone?
I think probably she means we've gone viral, if I'm honest.
Yeah, well, obviously.
It's the
That's-
judge, the lawyer.
The
that
lawyer.
accidentally had a cat filter on, and he went to court online,
Yeah.
and the judge said, "Do you realise you got the cat filter on?" And him and his assistant couldn't get it off.
Superb.
So there was from what we're hearing, there was a lawyer with a cat filter on his camera, which is absolutely brilliant.
That's a quality message
In
from
Texas as well. I love
quality
it.
message from Terry there. But you don't trust any animals that are smarter than you, and he's put most animals in.
We're all funny when we got a keyboard and 3 minutes to think about it, aren't we, Terry? Yeah. No, but I honestly, those bird tables. So I can't moan. I wonder what will be next week then. Should we start a
What we
conversation?
had? So we've had Jaffa cake, we've had bird tables, and now we've had sweets.
We've had personalised chocolate.
Yeah, personalised chocolate.
Does anyone work for I don't know Jaguar? Or,
Yeah, that'd be nice. Any British car company.
We're not picky.
No.
As long as it's one each, we'll. And again, I mean, I don't want to go on and on, but any endorsement on this show will probably lead to 2 more sales.
Yeah,
So,
at least 2 more sales. The Madhouse are in.
Meccy is back. So, Team Meccy, are you now Madhouse instead of Team Meccy? Let me know.
That's because that's what our Wi-Fi is called.
Is that what? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the password so everyone in
I'm not
Charleston can join?
They can all join. It won't work any better. It's in Charlestock. It's rural.
Hi to Skylar Grace. Lovely to hear from little Skylar Grace. I hope she's doing well, Jade. Big fan of Skylar Grace. Is she staying up to answer any of the questions tonight? That's the question. Probably going to bed. Mr. Rob Robinson in the house. Hello, Rob. Great to see you today. And Mr. Styles, Mr. Ian Styles. I think Simon's already given you a shout out, but we
Evening,
don't
Mr. Styles.
we don't give him a mic. So here's an official hello to the Styles
Hello.
household.
How's the puppy? Hope you're doing well.
Okay, if everyone could put team names down, just clear team names, that would be great. And I'll start making sure I've got everyone. Woodbury Flyers reporting for duty. Excellent. Fantastic Foxes are here. Mike, I'm going to leave you to do YouTube because Facebook is busy. Wonderfully so. If that's all right with you. Woodbury
Team-
Flyers are here.
Team Peter Pancreas are here. Yes.
We knew it.
Yeah.
We knew it's going to be.
We've got some lovely team names who are coming up in Answer Smash this week. The Johns.
Have you stopped trying to create good questions and now you're just?
I'm just trying to figure good team names for the Johns. I don't care about the quality anymore.
Team Meccy is back. Are we putting that as Matt? I'm going to keep it as Team Meccy for the time.
He wants Madhouse.
Does he? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Not Team Meccy anymore. So he wants to be called Mickey, I imagine.
Yeah, just you think that's your way of not being called Meccy, but
Yeah. He started it, so.
no, we're yet to hear from the Green Quizzard, and I think the Green Quizzard has got reinforcements tonight as well.
Well, he's meant to be having Luke and everyone, isn't he? Tonight? Yeah. Via a Zoom sort of gathering.
So I'm told.
I wonder if they'll come up with a witty name like a we're above the laws and
Hey,
something.
what? Sorry, Nick Starr's back.
Who?
Nick Starr's back.
Nick Star.
Nick
Hello,
Star.
Nick Star.
I think 1 or 2 at the beginning, but
I don't like this not being able to see both.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll let you know. Was it Nick Starr? Were you the one that was always the last person to put your score down? Was that Nick Starr?
Yeah.
Yes. We've missed.
We've
it.
missed that.
Yeah. Since then, it's been random. We've had different people putting the last one.
Yeah.
But we missed that.
We've got Jessica Shackelford. Is Unicornish Pasty a
Yes,
team
they're
name?
back. Yes. Team Unicornish Pasty. Wonderful.
I'm loving these Answer Smash team names. That's what it is. I'm liking it.
Woodbury Flyers, Fantastic Foxes.
Kind of sits
Good
in.
to have the Fantastic Foxes back. We missed them last week.
It is. I won't out them and tell you why they missed the quiz last week. We won't say that.
Quite.
Oh, right. It was good. It's because Sophie had a work quiz, and then they decided to watch a bit of Benidorm and fell asleep before we started, which was nice.
Okay.
But nice for them to be back,
Yeah, very
obviously.
nice. Yeah, they've been, stalwarts.
And not to cause an argument in the Fox household, but Marla did say it was Sophie's fault. So, sort out amongst yourselves before the quiz starts.
I've got to make sure I got everyone in. Okay, Nick Starr. Mr. Rob Robinson, are you forming a team this evening? Do you want to send me your team name? Jade, same with you. Ian, same with you. If you are forming a team, don't worry. If not, we understand that you might be here for the banter, and that's entirely reasonable.
Just here for the view.
Laura, I'm really impressed. So soon after having a baby, you are here for the quiz. That deserves some kind of recognition, doesn't it? Really,
It does. What would you like?
Well, a shout out on mainstream TV should be enough.
Yeah, it should be. And as we said about bird tables and sweets, if you get a shout out about anything, you're likely to have 2 more later on. So good luck with those 2 extra children, Laura.
Yes, Dad. Welcome, Dad. My dad, not just...
And Simon's.
And Simon's, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hogging it.
Not my dad, but, you know.
It's not called Dad in general.
No dog you.
Christopher
That
Smith.
would be nice.
Have you got a fun team name? I hope so.
Oh, the Seaton Solver Sleuth.
What's that?
That's
There
Christopher
it is.
Smith's
Yeah,
team
yeah,
name.
yeah. And what was the Peter one? Because I think I've missed that one as well. That was...
Peter Pancras.
Oh, no, yeah, I put that one down. The Seaton Solver Sleuth.
It's nice and
There's a
easy
few
for us to
there's
say
some
as we go
tongue
along.
twisters tonight, guys. Solver Sleuth. And what I wonder if we told you we'd be BAP. I'm going to be BAP tonight.
Yeah. He
I-
did say in
I
a list.
very much
He
hope
did
so.
say in a list of BAP names, so hopefully. Team Healthy Raisins. They've added the healthy in. I've been binging this week.
I just thought of the AC/DC album, Back in Bap.
Back in BAP. I hope they're already on and listening, because then they can use that one for next week.
Big shout out to Baby Bobby, who is joining Laura's team tonight.
Oh, baby
Being
Bobby.
only, I think, 2 days old or something. I'm not sure how many of the answers he's going to get.
I'm assuming boy. Could be a girl, Bobby. I'm
Yeah.
assuming boy. I don't know why.
Boy, yeah. And what's the middle name's really nice. It's really good. It's like an old school one. Is it Bobby Arthur? Is it Bobby Arthur? Laura, if I've got that wrong, I'm sorry. I think it might be Bobby Arthur. But welcome to you both. Okay, have I missed it?
Christopher's offering up Seaton Saint if you don't want to say Seaton Solver Sleuth. No, let's make Matt say it. Let's make him say it. He doesn't have much else to do.
Thank you, yeah. The ultimate cat lover, meow.
Well, she subscribed this week.
Welcome to the... It's very mysterious. I wonder if you were here for our earlier comments about me distrusting cats. If you were, I apologise. I take it all back. It's just my luck, isn't it? The night
Yeah.
I mentioned cats,
You get an
the
ultimate
ultimate
cat
cat lover.
We know the white ways in the house with that quiz name.
Now, meow. Again, team name or just general greeting. You might love cats that much. That's your...
There's a question for you there, Matt, from Becky Whiteway. Says, if quizzes are quizzicals, what are tests?
See, this is the danger of having the white ways join. It's for exactly for reasons like that. Obviously, I can't say it's a family
Hey!
show.
Back to basics.
Blue Lizard Gaming.
Blue Lizard Gaming's back.
Yeah.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, hi, hi. Back to basics.
Back
okay.
to basics.
Wonderful.
So another one ticked off your list. Only be a couple left now.
Back in business.
BAP in business, yeah. What was the other one you said? BAP to black?
Yeah, the AC/DC.
ACDC.
Bap with a vengeance. Oh, that's not good, is it?
No.
I'm the guy that comes in last and says something that everyone looks at him like,
Breaking
you
BAP.
shouldn't have played Breaking Bap.
What about backseat driver?
BAP seat drive. Well, that'd be good because that'd link in with one of the Dingbats who did.
Breaking Bap. It sounds like oh, what do you do in church? What's the
Baptism.
thing where you break bread?
Baptisting.
Communion.
Community.
Breaking Bap.
Breaking BAP.
Yeah.
That could be a whole new series, couldn't it? A Netflix series. Breaking BAP.
That would be kudos in a church if he's like, and now we're going to be breaking Bap. Okay, Bap. What was
Team
it? Back
quiz-
to, was it Bap to basics?
BAP to basics here.
Bap to basics.
And then they put BAP testing, so. Either or. The ultimate cat lover is just saying hi.
Oh, and Becky Whiteway / Chris Whiteway, I'm imagining. If quizzes are quizzicals, what a test is your team name? Wonderful. Oh,
So we might
guys.
go on a little bit after 9 o'clock because Matt has to read all these quiz names out. We've had a request not to tell football results tonight.
Ah, okay.
There's no football going on anyway. Is there?
There is Chelsea playing in the FA Cup.
Exactly, it's Chelsea.
Big game last night, wasn't it?
2.5 minutes.
What, so far?
Big game last night for Liverpool, wasn't it, Mike?
No. We are not in the
Oh,
cup.
Everton. No, it was Everton Tottenham.
Yeah, Everton
West.
Tottenham, 9-goal thriller.
9-goal thriller.
6 of them in the first half.
God, you should be a sports reporter.
I know, right?
Concise.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I knew you enjoyed last week doing the whole Brighton 0, Brighton Hove Albion 0,
It was good.
Chelsea Wanderers 1.
Chelsea Wanderers.
I did that deliberately. I know that it's Chelsea United. Everyone knows that.
I didn't know that. I've switched off now because the league is over for Liverpool, so I just switched off.
It's for Patrick. Patrick doesn't want that. That's fine. Patrick, for you, we won't. Team Quizzy Rascals are here. Ultimate Cat Lover's just saying hi. Hi to you. Blue Lizard Gaming. Have you got a team name? Quizzy Rascals. Okay. I think.
Blue Lizard Gaming, are they? Is that what you just asked?
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Yep.
Can we crack open these marshmallows?
I think it'd be rude not to.
My stepdaughter has just, my other half has just private messaged me to say that, why have I got a hat on? I look like Doc. I thought she'd misspelled, but apparently I look like Doc from, as in, the dwarf.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant. For some reason I was thinking Doc Martin, which is probably a less kind. Yes, I would. Actually, I'm going to start as a rocky road. Again, from the very kind people at Cheeky.
You want to get down there?
Let's make all of our rustling now as well. We need to. Feel free. We're going to start the quiz in. Well, not right now. In about 30 seconds. So, if you need to grab a last-minute drink, if the excitement's just taken hold and you just need to dash to the toilet, do that. Do that.
Here you go, Chloe, they're coming at you.
Why did we do this? Now we can't talk.
I forgot you said there was only a few.
This is why they don't do that on the radio, isn't it? Now for about 10 seconds everyone's just going to hear us eat and swallow. Right.
Luke's Aid Sport, other drinks are available. Oh, and we're good to go. We are live.
Can I just check before we go?
I'm always quiet.
Can I just check that we've got everyone? So I'm going to read out everyone's team names, only because we've got quite a few this evening. I don't want to have missed anyone. If you haven't, and you know they haven't been read out, let me know and I'll add you in. So we've got the Woofers, Woodbury Flyers, Dana Show, Back to Basics, Team Raisons, the Healthy Raisons, Man Tribe, Chard of the Right Brigade, Team Mecky / Madhouse, The Pains, Team Unicornish Pasty, Quizzy Rascals, We Only Sing When We Win, Peter Pancreas, Fantastic Foxes, Nick Star, The Seaton Solver Sleuth. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests?
That was quite a lot tonight.
Yeah, good, right? And if I've missed you out, let me know. Okay, Mike, over to you.
Oh, Becky Whiteway is also drinking peppermint tea and a bit of Bombay Mix. I haven't seen Bombay Mix for about 20 years.
Old school.
Yeah, I like it. Right, let's go. So your rounds tonight are Drinks Are On Me, round 1, the Picture Round, then TV theme tunes, hopefully. Then Begins With round, where all the answers begin with the same letter. The Movie Round, and then Answer Smash. So let's go. So you said round 1, the drinks are on me. So these are all cryptic alcoholic drinks. So you'll get some clues come up and you have to work out what drink it's talking about. Some of them could be anagrams within the clue. Some of them are just general cryptic clues. So here we go. So number 1, frozen water follows mix up from fins. That's your first one. Frozen water follows mix-up from fins. And remember, these are... excuse me. Remember, these are all alcoholic drinks. I'm going to put it in my mouth. Did you remember the Dana and Dan show?
Just write it now.
Because they were so early. And number 2. Bread, rice and zebra combine to make this drink. Bread, rice and zebra combine to make this drink. And number 3, Brendan, Jody, and swimmer Mark. That's Brendan, Jody, and swimmer Mark.
I'm thinking about swimmer.
What did you?
That's what I think about. I was thinking of the Australian.
Simon thinks he's got it, everyone.
If you're thinking that, then
Yeah? Okay.
number 4, a powerful bend from the waist. A powerful bend from the waist.
I'll get my own tea in it.
Best you do.
Did you not make him tea? Rude. I mean, I know we're the important ones, but if Simon wasn't here, we'd just be talking to ourselves all night.
Yeah, he needed to concentrate.
Okay. Didn't want to spill tea on his equipment. Number 5, put at ease in Alabama. Put at ease in Alabama.
Jade's back. Jade, not jaded.
Moving on. Number 6, Sir Paul's designer daughter. Sir Paul's designer daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Should be a straightforward one, that one.
Simon's teetotal, so he's glad he's not doing this one. I tell you.
Doesn't mean you don't know the names.
No, that's true. That's true.
Number 7, Chris from Coldplay and me. So that's Chris from Coldplay and me. Number 8, a gem in Mumbai. A gem in Mumbai. Getting the feeling the white ways might get that one. And number 9, Marks meets up with ship sinker without ice. So Marks meets up with ship sinker without ice. Got to think about that one a little bit more than the others, I think. So Marks meets up with ship sinker without ice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And number 10, flower part that's the most clever. Flower part that's the most clever. I've actually forgotten what that one is. It's number 10, flower part that's the most clever. Okay. Shall we do the answers?
Let's.
Okay. So number 1, frozen water follows mix up from fins. So if you scramble up from fins, that becomes Smirnoff, and frozen water is ice, so Smirnoff ice. Number 2, bread, rice and zebra combine to make this drink. And that is, if you rearrange bread, rice and zebra, that becomes Bacardi Breezer. Number 3, Brendan, Jody and swimmer Mark. They're all Fosters. And number 4, a powerful bend from the waist. It's obviously a strong bow, or a strong bow. And number 5, put at ease in Alabama, is Southern Comfort. Number 6. So Sir Paul's designer daughter, a nice easy one there. That is of course Stella. Number 7, Chris from Coldplay and me. Hopefully he didn't put too literally and put Mike, because it means I. It makes it Martini.
As opposed to Martin Mike.
Yeah, which would have been weird.
It's not a drink.
It's not. It might be. Cocktail somewhere. Number 8, a gem in Mumbai. It's Bombay Sapphire. Yeah, you're right with that. Number 9, Karl Marx. No, I was just giving you half the thing. Marx meets up with Ship Sinker Without Ice is obviously Carlsberg. Karl Marx and Iceberg Without the Ice. And number 10, flower part that's the most clever is Budweiser. Budweiser. So add up your scores and pop them over onto the YouTube or Facebook chat and Matt will sort them out. Hi Jay, nice to see you, ex-colleague. And friend, obviously. And friend.
Ex-colleague, current friend.
Yeah.
Current.
Wasn't a friend then, is now. No, it's a joke.
Can't
Friend.
mix business and pleasure, can he?
Well,
You know, you.
depends what your business is.
What kind of boss were you then? Were you either like friendly boss, or are you the kind of I don't make friends with anyone boss?
Well, let's just leave Jay to answer that.
Jay, please give us some insight to that.
Well, as I keep reminding you, I did have a mug given to me saying best boss ever whilst I was
That's nice, isn't
working my previous location from one of the staff who is actually doing our quiz tonight. So
it? Can't be all bad.
I won't name names, Chloe Raisin. But yes. And she has followed me here, so can't be that bad. Right, are we up with these scores?
Stockholm syndrome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be funny and do scores at the same time. Maybe I should just do one of those things.
Yeah. You honestly can't do both.
Okay.
Are you okay if I move on?
Sure.
Obviously, pop in your scores and Matt will get them all knocked down. We'll go on to the picture round, which this week is famous landmarks. So you've got to guess the famous landmarks from the close-up pictures.
Could I just ask, if possible, especially if you've got a weird team name that I might have forgotten, if you could just stick your team name and then the score. Don't worry if you've already done your score. That would be helpful. Thank you.
Oh, Laurie didn't like that round.
Got some solid. I thought there were some very clever ones there, Mike, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I thought they were quite easy.
Yeah, and we breezed through that. I don't know if
We
anyone
Bacardi
noticed,
breezed through it.
but he's here all night.
But a very nice reply from Jay about whether I'm a good boss or not. He's put, he was a fantastic boss, would love to work with him again soon. It's very nice.
That's very nice.
Obviously fishing for a job.
I was going to say, come and have a word.
So, let's go. So, these are your famous landmarks. Number 1. There we go. Which landmark is that? I shall put all 3 up at a time so that you can have a longer viewing of them as such. There you go. So that's number 1, 2 and 3. Which landmarks are they? Peter Pancras has just come in with an 8, if you haven't seen that one. You good on landmarks, Simon?
Good.
Yeah. I won't ask Max, he's concentrating.
Appreciate that.
I'm going to open these as well because I need something smaller.
It's one of those. Your challenge apparently is to say the name of them while eating them.
Probably these. Fizzy. Oh, not on there. Won't do that now. Okay, that's your first three. And come your next three. There you go, there's number 4, number 5, and number 6. Which landmarks are they?
The keyboard's in.
Luke is in. Maxilluian.
Maxilluian. Again, another one that I can't really say. But
They got 4 for the first round.
that's a classic. Like, got here late, making up a score. Don't want it to be too ambitious. Let's
Yep.
go in the humble form. But welcome. Welcome, Max, Luke, and Mr. Green.
Isn't that a betting site?
Yeah, I was going to say, for anyone that doesn't know Greener, who I think is trying to reinvent himself as his actual name, Ian. So hi, Ian. That is who he is. They are, I should say, they are representing Lawson Computer Repair, who you can see blurry in the background behind me, available Monday to Friday, 9 till 5 for all of your computer repair solutions.
Nice.
Need a jingle, don't we, though?
We do.
Lawson Computer Repair.
Don't you? Okay, moving on to number, I've got it in, number 7, number 8, and number 9.
At this point, you didn't put the clock tower and Axminster in there.
Wow, there's people in from Chard. I couldn't really put Axminster as a landmark. Might upset them. So apparently been given a challenge. I'm not going to do it on air. Been challenged with these sweets that have been given to say their name whilst eating one. And let's just say not advisable.
Fizzy sour suckers.
Yeah, but not with one in your mouth.
There's a team name. I'll wait for that one next week.
Well,
I think Team Unicornish Pasty is the only school that I
6 out of 10.
Thank you.
No worries.
How did you find that so quickly?
It's written on.
I keep thinking that although there's no point in us speaking, We need to speak so they can tell us when the sound's back.
Yeah. Okay. So you can't hear me, but moving on, we'll do the answers.
Moving on.
Yes, we are meant to have sound. I like how many people keep asking, are we meant to? No, we always do it in mime.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm doing that because I can't hear that either. Oh, I can. Okay, so we're going to go on. You're back. Brilliant.
They were waiting for that, weren't they?
Yeah.
He's like, as soon as their sound's back, we're going to put your bap. Love it.
Brilliant. Right, so let's go on to the answers. Now we're BAP. So, the answer to number 1 is, of course, the Eiffel Tower, taken from a peculiar angle. Number 2 is Machu Picchu. Number 3, I think it's quite a hard one, but that is Chichen Itza, or Chichen Itza, in Mexico, I believe. Number 4, again, rather difficult one. It just looks like some columns. St. Peter's Square. And number 5 is the Taj Mahal. Number 6 is the Golden Gate Bridge. Number 7, it's the Great Pyramid of Giza. I'll accept pyramids. It couldn't be, it's a bit unfair. Yeah, I'm being generous now. It's a bit unfair if someone put pyramid and you go, oh, it should be the Great Pyramid.
Yeah, you're not that quizmaster.
No, I can be, but not tonight. Got sweets, haven't we? So how can you not be cheery?
Another reason to keep us plied with
Goods.
good things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goods.
Again, we'll just clarify halfway through the answers that we've had Jaffa cake, bird tables, sweets, and bespoke chocolate pizza. So,
Which is worth showing again.
yeah, show again.
For halfway through the answers. I do it on my camera this time.
BAP said they made the sound go just so they could say we're BAP.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
They're the kind of vigilantes that might do that. Look at that, everyone.
So waffle pizza.
Can they see that side? Are we in view? Ooh.
Yeah. Nice. So, I forgot we're at number 8, I believe it is the Statue of Liberty. Number 9 is Christ the Redeemer. Number 10 is the Sydney Opera House. Number 11 is the Arc de Triomphe. Well done to anyone who got that one. It's quite a difficult view from underneath it. And number 12 is the Palace of Westminster. The Palace of Westminster. There you go. So add up all your scores and pop them on the Facebook and YouTube chat for Matt to decipher. Again, if you can put your team name next to your score just so he can keep up, that'd be grand. So, have we got a waffle work little bit to go in this week? Yeah. So this is where we'll pause for a waffle workout little video, and also clap for key workers at 8 o'clock, as is now the thing after round 2. We've got it sorted so we can get it pretty much on time. So I say keep those scores coming in. Are we up with the scores, man?
We're up with the scores. Just about.
Chris Smith says haute cuisine indeed. That's Dad, is it?
Yeah.
That's Dad.
That's Dad.
Oh, so he was the Seaton Solver Sleuth.
Yeah.
Wow. Even your dad's making it hard
It'd
for
be
you.
cool if he knew how to lisp, wouldn't it? And he came on and he's like... Some good scores coming in here.
Yeah.
We've had alcohol. We've had landmarks. This is like the gap year quiz, isn't it?
Yeah. Or the raisins, they've travelled. They got 10 out of 12.
Team Baby Bobby. Well done. Big shout out again to our youngest ever, I can confidently say,
Yeah.
joiner of the quiz at 2 days old. Not even 2 days
Not even
old.
2 days. Wow. Impressive. Congratulations again, Laura.
Houses of Parliament. That. You'll take that as an answer for that one, will you, Mike? Was that one of the
Yeah.
answers? Yeah.
It's the Palace of Westminster, but
Tina Moon.
people know it's the
Yes.
Houses of Parliament. So Peter Pancras said 7. They're now claiming 9.
Oh,
Do you think they've got 2 since the answers
this is
came up?
this is about as this is dodgy like
Controversial.
Eurovision, isn't it?
To go in the middle and give them 8.
Yeah, just say just for the waffle workout. Most of you would have heard me do a little ramble last week, but we are really keen on trying to keep everyone's social muscles flexed here at Waffle, because we know that not being in contact with people is having an impact on us in many ways, and we just know the benefits of us all talking to each other and talking to people we haven't talked to for a while, for a long time, or even ever before, talking to new people. So that's kind of what we're into here at Waffle, is just getting people to talk to each other. And so one of the things we've done is create these little short videos just to give you a little bit of inspiration and tips for how to do that, even though we are in lockdown. And that's, I think, what you're about to see.
Madhouse got 8.
Hello and welcome to this week's Waffle Workout, where we try and give your social skills a little workout for the week. Over the next couple of weeks, I want to talk about asking for advice. So next week, I'm going to set you the TripAdvisor challenge. This week is the Google challenge. But why ask for advice? Well, in an age of the internet, we don't really need to ask advice half as much as we used to. We've got a lot of answers at our fingertips. The problem with that is we're not building relationships with Google when we ask it for information. Whereas when we ask people for their advice, it's a great way to show we value them. It builds relationships. Go and have some fun and let how to put up a shelf, how to cook lasagna. Just stop and think, is there someone in my life that might be able to answer this for me? Can I ask their advice? Dead simple. See how you go on, have some fun, and let's get those social muscles working. Hello and welcome to this week's Waffle Workout, where we try and give your social skills a little workout for the week. Over the next couple of weeks, I want to talk about asking for advice. So next week, I'm going to set you the TripAdvisor challenge. This week is the Google challenge. But why ask for advice? So eventually they'll hear the whole thing just in like little bits. So is it a setting side or is it a... What did you do before with our voices?
I had to re-add your mics. And
Right.
Now, weirdly, one of them cut out. Like when it cut out halfway through,
Yeah.
so I had to go back to the original mic.
Do you want to pause it? Do you want to just do one more time round maybe and...
While some people have gone for the claps, you can do a mic check to see if people can hear you on this.
Hello, can everyone hear us now? Please, on YouTube or Facebook, just put some sort of message to say whether you can hear us or not. That would be grand.
Yeah, you're heard.
Hello, can everyone hear us now? Cool. So just for you who may not be clapping, or just to put it up whilst that is going on, there's a little in between rounds, not worth any points, but just for fun. Same as the one we did last week, a pyramid, where you have to put 5 things in order. So this week it is the busiest UK train stations out of these 5. There's me on a train. So your choices are King's Cross, London Paddington, Manchester Piccadilly, Glasgow Central, and Birmingham New Street. So which out of those is the busiest and which is the least busiest, and put them in a little pyramid with the busiest at the top and the least busy at the bottom.
I'll be back. I'm just going to make a cup of tea. Sorry, do you want us to lift the waffle workshop in the... Yeah. That's... Good quiz again. Very good. Enjoying it? Yeah, probably hear it from there on in. Background. Hopefully. Behind the scenes. I just love all the people that come on quizzes. I do. Yeah. Just love them all. I especially love those people who send stuff in for us. You catching any of this one?
Sorry, say again.
That's what I was saying. You catching any of us talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. People bring stuff in. I think I should have got fresh leaves.
Right.
And we're back.
And we're back. Oh, this is fun. I hope you guys have as much fun as we do. This is genuinely a highlight.
Yeah. So seeing as we are in the interlude, the intermission, let's have a little cheeky sweets for cheeky chaps and gals.
We are the cheeky boys.
We are the
That's creepy. That was
cheeky
creepy.
girls. Got to include the girls.
That's true, yeah. If I'm honest, I kind of panicked because I realised I didn't know any of the other words. Well, no, I did. The next words are smack my bum, I think, and I thought
They are.
It's
Touch my
it's a
bum.
family quiz.
Touch
Is it?
my bum, yeah.
Touch. Blast back to the 90s, noughties.
So other sweets are available, but cheeky sweets are cheeky, chewy, and other things beginning with C. Crunchy, crumbly,
True tremendous.
truly scrumptious.
Other sweets may be available, but they're not. They haven't been put on our desk,
So we can only
our
judge the best by what is put on the desk.
Yeah.
So let's give you some answers for this little fun round. No points available for this, but the least busiest out of those 5 train stations is Manchester Piccadilly. Then it's Glasgow Central. Then King's Cross. And the second busiest is London Paddington. And at the top is Birmingham New Street. And yes, Chloe, Matt has got a Christmas jumper on. He says the reason for it is that it's cold outside.
it's also cold inside.
And it's obviously the only time he gets bought a jumper. So
I would say this is less Christmas and winter, though. You know, you won't find any.
there's no
Santa Claus
reindeer.
in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah. But
Like a grown-up Frozen jumper. I would say.
I was gonna say if anyone wants to send us in some jumpers, but then I'm probably gonna get ones like my mum used to knit when I was like 10, which lovely at the time.
To be completely honest with you, it does get very cold in here, as Lawsons will know.
Hence the hats.
So any items of clothing. I mean, and that's right. At the moment, it's gonna It's
It
gonna,
will warm
it's
up.
Gonna, yeah, it's gonna be warmer. But any items of clothing, we'll wear them, and then you can have your item of clothing.
Don't say that. They're gonna send dresses. They're gonna send dresses. And after
It will
my
go
son,
through, it will
after
go
my
through a
son,
vetting process. Oh, also talking of items of clothing, and we will get on to the next round. But this is what's up for grabs tonight, guys. Just there you go. A T-shirt for the winner, as usual.
The other teams have picked up their winning T-shirts, and they can assure you of the quality of those shirts.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to being able to identify. Okay, so hopefully you should be able to hear our voices again. We're really sorry about this. We are. Yes, it's a learning process. Hopefully we're coming back with some sound. Let us know.
We're still getting no sound.
We are getting some no sounds. Can't hear with a crying face.
Facebook will get it before YouTube.
Can hear your snacks again. All good. Thank you for being patient with us, everyone. We will try and iron out these crinkles.
Right. Should we try this again?
Now to actually see if we can try
Right.
any of this.
Let's see if you can hear this. This is number 1. Are you hearing anything, Simon?
wait for it.
I'll see. I think it's playing. Right, I'm going to try and play it from here. Okay. Right, we're going to try this a different way. This is number 1. That was number 1. Hopefully you heard that.
You may well think it was ambitious to do a music round on a night.
This is the only time when
You'd be
we've had
right.
sound not working as well. Brilliant. Molly Riley's put, is it Silent Witness?
Oh, we should give a point for those kind of things.
Yes,
Okay.
Amy says they can hear that.
Yes.
Right, so that was number 1. Let's try number 2. That was number 2. You get 15 seconds for all of these, by the way, which is just enough, I think, to get the gist of the show. If you know it, if you don't, have a guess.
I tell you what, now is the time that I wish I could do that Beyonce sideways thing with your head. Can you do it?
No.
We want
Moving
to
on.
see. We want to see you try.
I'm not going to try. Got a quiz to get through.
Yeah, true.
Number 3, why they still can hear us. I've got to be really careful with this, so I press it in the wrong place, the answers come up. Number 3. That was number 3. Moving on to number 4. That's number 4. Just having too much fun here. This is number 5. I'm assuming you can all still hear them. Number 5. That was number 5. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6. Let's move on to number 7. That was number 7. This is number 8.
You can almost hear people in the back who say, "Don't sing over it. We can't hear."
Oh, so I think,
I think we both were going. Mm-hmm.
I know that Team Raisins have definitely got that one.
Okay.
This is number 9. That was number 9. Hopefully you're still with us. And this is number 10. That was number 10.
That's intense.
I chose to do 12 as well, so it's 2 more than normally. Let's go for number 11. That was number 11.
Is that really is that a theme?
It is a TV theme. Might be a bit more niche than some others. That
Sounds like something you'd expect here at the Grove.
one. Wow,
God rest its soul.
we are going old school. And your final one, number 12. There we go. That was number 12. So, hopefully you've heard all of those. If not, apologies. But we're going to go with the answers anyway.
Chris Smith, aka Dad, has usefully said sound okay still, so thank you, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, so let's go for the answers. So, the answer to... Do I need to play them again? Don't need to play them again. Do I need to play them again?
It's risky. No, I think...
So, the answer to number 1 is the Crystal Maze.
It might be nice, actually.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
So, this was the Crystal Maze.
So we can really get big then. I love this program. You can. Everyone's dancing at home, aren't they? Still.
Obviously. Either that or they're going, whoa, sound. Number 2. Might be more of a niche one, this one. But this one is Friday Night Dinner. Never seen it? No. Very good. It's worth watching. So that was Friday Night Dinner. Number 3. Classic. You must know this one, Matthew. Probably not your time, is it? Not this. This is obviously the classic Grain Chill. Don't even know what that is, do you, Matt?
No, I actually it was around.
No.
But I don't think the theme tune was the same. I think they'd made
was.
it cooler.
No.
Wasn't Grange? No, it's Biker Grove.
That's
Isn't it?
Biker Grove, man.
Yeah, no, I did watch a bit of Grange.
Number 4. This might have divided a few people. I'll just play little snippets of them. If I can work out the song. So that is probably going to divide people. That was Holby.
Holby City. I was going for, yeah.
Did you go for Holby or did you go for Casualty? They are different.
It's a big question in life, isn't it, really? Which one?
It is. Which one would you... I wouldn't go to either of them because a lot of bad stuff happens.
So I'm aware that obviously I think some of the answers are kind of tucked underneath some of the... But I mean, hopefully, especially we might read them out, they're legible. But if you need clarification, let us know.
Yeah, I'll go through clarification at the end. It doesn't appear on the live feed as it does on my screen, unfortunately. It's my fault for trying to use fancy icons. So number 5, which was this. Is everyone's favourite daytime show is Homes Under the Hammer.
Is it really?
You've got to love a bit of Homes Under the Hammer.
I wonder
Even Dion Dublin's on there now. He's an ex-footballer.
I wonder how many of those programs have seen like a surge in viewers since lockdown.
I bet they're tripled. Number 6. So that one was The Walking Dead. Number 7. So that one, believe it or not, is Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Well, how many people went for Vicar of Dibley?
I was going for what's the one with the Irish? Father
Ted.
Father Ted. Yeah.
I love that as well. Yeah, Mr. Bean. Number 8. A lot of people will know this. One for the raisins there, definitely know that one. That is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, number 8. Number 9. It's one of my favourite comedy shows of all time, and that is Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, Frank Spencer. Number 10. The annoying thing about this is the icons that I chose would have given you slight clues to them, which obviously you can't see them, so I don't know why I said it. This is number 10. And that one was Stranger Things.
I think you'd say Strictly.
See, your dad went for Vicar of Dibley. I knew someone would. I was going to put them both in, but I thought, well. Number 11. So that's the one you didn't know what that was, Matt, did you?
No.
That one is a bit more niche. That is the IT Crowd. The IT Crowd. And number 12. I'm sure a lot of you got that. There's lots of watchers of this show, and that is Downton Abbey. So I'll just run through them again. Number 1, Crystal Maze. Number 2, Friday Night Dinner. Number 3, Grange Hill. Number 4, Holby. Number 5, Homes Under the Hammer. Number 6, The Walking Dead. Number 7, Mr. Bean. Number 8, Game of Thrones. Number 9, Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. Number 10, Stranger Things. Number 11, The IT Crowd. And number 12, Downton Abbey. So after that shambolic sound round, please add up your
I
scores.
think we got that. I think we got that. Yeah. And actually, it was very fun.
Add up your scores and pop them in. Baps are already here with 8.
Yes.
Peter Banker is 10, Man Tribe 6, Pains 9 out of 12, Could You Rascal 8, Child Brigade 7, Dad 6,
Laura Summers smashing out a 9.
The Madhouse smashing it with 10.
Laura Summers is gone 9 out of 10. It was actually out of 12. I'm assuming that 9 is still correct.
That's not bad for seeing as just having a baby. Head
Very
could be
good.
scrambled.
Yeah. And Bo's back. Bo has joined the team, so I think Jade is happy with that. Well done with a 5. Let's put that down.
Okay, I'm going to move on to the next round.
Yeah, good.
So this is a begins with round, and everything, all the answers in this round begin with B. So all the next 10 questions, all the answers begin with B. So, question 1. Which city hosted the 1992 Summer Olympics? Which city hosted the 1992 Summer Olympics?
Was it Birmingham?
Give it away. Bridgewater. We don't have any trainers left. Sorry.
Welcome to all those tuning in from Bridgewater tonight. We talked about it. Look, we got to go further afield. We're gonna,
Yeah.
we're gonna mock.
Yeah. Got mock everywhere.
What did we do? I think last week, didn't we? Glasgow, I think, got A little name drop. That's safe. We're safe. I
Yeah.
don't think people are tuning in from Glasgow.
You never know. This is on Tinternet.
If they were, what would they sound like, Mike?
In Scotland. Hey, it's fresh air up here. Or something like that. Yeah. Moving on. Question 2. Used in computing, what name is given to a number system using only zeros and ones? Like a sucker. A sucker. Sucker.
I'm right at the moment, thank you. We'll try and get all these scores down.
I was just calling you a sucker.
Ah,
You've not got them all down yet.
cheap shot. No, I haven't.
So, question 3. What was the first ever animated film to be nominated for the Best Picture Oscar? So, what was the first ever animated film to be nominated for the Best Picture Oscar? No. That's not what he's doing. That is the best analogy of that film I've ever seen. The best of mine, shall we say. Oh dear. It runs in the White Way family, doesn't it?
Puns.
Yeah, puns. We have Becky on here saying, which I presume is actually Tim's brother, not Becky. I asked my Scottish friend if he ever gets a spot as a teenager. He said, acne.
Yeah, Chris hasn't, and he's just got a stockpile of about.
Yeah.
Well, he must have thousands.
Him and
of
Tim
them.
together in the same room must be a nightmare. Must be absolutely puntastic.
Yeah, I've wondered what Christmas must be like.
Yeah.
Because they've got an older brother, Matt, who apparently is like the worst of the lot. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Generally, love you guys. Not mocking, just pointing out the puns.
Please come back next week.
To work. Tim. Number 4. Question 4. Which telecommunications company was once called Research in Motion Limited? So which telecommunications company was called Research in Motion Limited?
I've noticed that a few people with their long team names are realising when they have to type them out to give the answers
I've
every time
seen
they
they-
can't quite. We now
Just
have
initials now, isn't it?
the SSS, which was I'm glad there's a third one in there.
Yeah.
And the Child Brigade now,
Yeah, Child Brigade.
and just quizzes for the White Wiz.
And TMH.
It's like a punaway train. that I would say is a good team name.
The Punaway Train.
Punaway
That is a
Train.
perfect name for the White Ways next
And
week.
nice and short.
Yeah. Well, trains are quite long. Number 5. Walter White is a central character in which TV drama series? Walter White is a central character in which TV drama series? How does that always happen?
I know.
Talking about something and it comes out later on. I don't remember what I put in these things, that's why. Remember, if you're looking for a sweet treat, crispy, crunchy, tangy, tasty, cheeky sweets.
Because we are the Cheeky Boys.
All aboard the Jokomotive.
Hold on for our comedy nights, Chris. They'll come.
Yeah.
We'll do them.
So, question 6. Which element is represented by the letter B on the periodic table? Which element is represented by the letter B on the periodic table?
I've noticed, I think there's a periodic table question in every quiz. Just a little tip there for all you quizzers watching tonight, just get a periodic table up, stick it up in your room. It's not cheating if it's up, I think.
No,
if it's a poster.
there is a reason that there is generally lots of periodic table questions. Because when I did this in the first lockdown and did quizzes for family and friends and stuff, it was my stepdaughter and her boyfriend used to have a kind of a little battle about who knew more about the periodic table and that kind of thing. And they were on separate teams, and obviously in different houses. And yeah, so there was always one in there somewhere,
Just
in
to
some
see
way
who
or
was
another.
there. Okay, yeah. I have noticed it. It's been
Yeah.
noted.
So sorry if everyone else is not good on the periodic table. Yeah. Number 7. Mark, Tom, and Travis were the members of what rock band? Probably still are. So Mark, Tom, and Travis were the members of what rock band? You like this one, Simon? You came into that with such enthusiasm, if you definitely knew it. Now you're like, They all begin with B, if that helps.
Of course, forgot that bit. Yeah, keep going. Cool. What's the next one?
I love it. Your dad's getting in on it now. He's put elemental, my dear Mike.
It's getting out of control.
The white ways and your dad. AH is the element of surprise. Question 8. In which film trilogy would you find a dog called Einstein? In which film trilogy would you find a dog called Einstein? Do you know the thing that really makes comedy work?
No. I don't know the thing that really makes comedy work.
Timing.
Do you know what? I've told that joke before, and someone's just gone no, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make the joke work. And I thought I can't be that cruel. Not live on mainstream television. I can't do that.
Number 9. The name for which country stems from the Portuguese words for bearded ones? So the name for which country stems from the Portuguese words for bearded ones? Remember, all these answers begin with B. Just in this round. And number 10. What is sulfur called in the Bible? What is sulfur called in the Bible?
Just to mix up those periodic table questions.
Exactly. There's a hidden one in there, one of the quizzes for. Knock knock.
Who's that?
Interrupting sheep.
Intro.
Bah!
I genuinely didn't think grown adults did that joke, if I'm honest. That is my kid's favourite joke.
That was brilliant. It amuses me because I have the mental age of a child. Let's go on for some answers, shall we?
Let's. Moving on.
Moving on. So, Barcelona was the holder of the Summer Olympics in 1992. Barcelona. You might get a theme. All these answers will begin with B. And the O's, zeros and ones is all binary code. Beauty and the Beast was the first animated film to be nominated for the Best Picture Oscar, not Bambi, as Simon poetically mimed to me with a rifle and a falling deer. Number 4, the company that used to be called Research in Motion was BlackBerry. You just moved them closer to me. Thanks. Number 5. The series with Walter White is Breaking Bad. Number 6. The element on the periodic table is boron.
I love Chezzy's joke.
Number 7. The rock band was Blink 182. Is that who you're thinking of, Simon?
No.
Okay, he seems so excited.
He did, didn't he?
Number 8. The dog called Einstein features in the Back to the Future trilogy. Number 9.
Hang on, can I just
Bearded-
point out that we've had Breaking Bad and Back to the Future.
In the same thing, yeah.
So good, yeah.
That's very cool. So the Portuguese words meaning the bearded ones is the name for Barbados. And number 10. Sulfur in the Bible is known as brimstone. Brimstone. There we go. Add up your points and pop them on the feeds.
I think,
Oh, that is nice. Chezzy's one.
yeah, God, Simon
Sorry.
enjoyed that, yeah.
So we've had another periodic table gag. I like this one. Chezzy says, I'd like to contribute another periodic table joke, but all the good ones are gone. See what you did there, Chezzy?
We like it. It's the 4. Okay.
Thanks for the sweets. See, that's what the periodic table brings to a quiz scene. Look at the
Who'd have
material
thought?
we've got out
Such
of
a
it.
rich vein of
I know.
puns.
It's gold, isn't it? Solid gold. Some decent scores there as well.
I'm trying to see if I can play this intermission video.
Could make it. So next week I'm going to set you the TripAdvisor challenge. This week is the Google challenge. But why ask? Hello and welcome to this week's Waffle Workout, where we try and give your social skills a little workout for the week. Over the next couple of weeks, I want to talk about asking for advice. So next week I'm going to set you the TripAdvisor challenge. This week is the Google challenge. But why ask for advice? Well, in an age of the internet, we don't really need to ask advice half as much as we used to. We've got a lot of answers at our fingertips. The problem with that is we're not building relationships with Google when we ask it for information. Whereas when we ask people for their advice, it's a great way to show we value them, it builds relationship and ultimately builds community. So what is the Google challenge? It's simply this. Next time you're going to Google something, how to put up a shelf, how to cook a lasagna, just stop and think, is there someone in my life that might be able to answer this for me? Can I ask their advice? Dead simple. See how you get on, have some fun, and let's get those social muscles working.
I think you finally got to hear Matt in that little video there.
I'm sorry that you've had so much of my face and voice, bits of my voice.
Close up as well, isn't it?
Uh,
Anyway, should we move on? Got a couple more rounds to get through.
moving on.
Moving on. Don't ya? It's one for Greener. Greener loves a bit of don't ya. So this is the movie round, and this is emoji movies. So you'll see a series of emojis, which hopefully should link you to a movie title. So let's try these out. So basically, there's a couple of clues there, like that. So the first one is a crown and a speech bubble, which hopefully makes you think of the King's Speech. The one on the right is a shower and a knife, which hopefully makes you think of Psycho. So there are your examples. And let's move on to the questions. So, number 1 is this. And I'll put up number 2 as well, to give you a fairly good share of the time. And that is number 2. They're fantastic foxes on Facebook because I don't see any of their comments. It must be on Facebook.
Yes. Yeah, we've got a little Facebook crew
Facebook crew and a YouTube crew.
who I would say, found that last round difficult.
What, the Facebook crew?
Facebook crew. Yeah, well, yeah. But there was some. I mean, Jade's pulling it back with now. Bo's actually come home. I think they're doing very well. Emily Moon went for Bambi.
Yeah. It's kind of a trick one because I think everybody would probably think of Bambi before anything else.
Mm.
Okay, numbers 3 and 4 coming up. And that is number 3. And this is number 4.
I love that animation between slides. That was good, but I'm not sure it comes across there.
On this one?
Scrunched up paper.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to watch carefully to see if it.
So what films do these emojis represent?
Mention Safe Food Hub if you want them in the building.
Just going to quickly nip back to this one. The fourth picture in number 2 is a shrimp. Put 3 and 4 back up for a couple more seconds. That's 3 and 4 again. Oh, sorry, I skipped past the scrunchy bit. Okay, moving on.
Number 4's been mentioned as well tonight. One of the ones that was mentioned when we were in sound problems.
Wow, was it? No, that was
No.
That was.
That's
Well, we.
something
Well,
So number 5
I missed out for the scrunchie.
and number 6. You'll get to see the scrunch soon, I'm sure. So that's number 5 and number 6. Which movies do they represent?
anyone that's got number 6.
7 and number 8.
Yeah, number 6. So if you get that, you'll just be shouting something when you
Yeah.
at the top of your voice.
Yeah.
I can hear it faintly around Axminster
Yeah.
and the surrounding areas.
Hopefully you'll be recreating it in the bathroom.
Will I?
Well, no. Hopefully people will be recreating it in the bathroom at home and shouting at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The scene from the film.
Mm.
I mean, that's what my hope is, that they just recreate, dance to the music, recreate the movies.
Yeah. We want this to be a fully immersive experience here.
Which is why I put Psycho as a example rather than we don't want them, get in the shower with a knife. Don't try that at home.
Absolutely not.
Purely for murderers and professionals. Professional murderers. Anyway, so that's number 7 and number 8. This is number 9 and number 10. Your final 2. Just to say, at the Waffle House this weekend, we do have a Valentine's special double-sized waffle. Great to share with your Valentine or to pick out by yourself. But that's the way I do it.
No judgment.
No judgment. We also have a new savoury waffle in, which was incredibly popular last weekend, which is the Cowboy, which is southern fried chicken with cheesy pulled pork, homemade coleslaw on top of a savoury waffle, and barbecue sauce. Locally made barbecue sauce. It's very good.
And we are open this Friday and Saturday.
4 till 9 on
4 till
Friday.
9.
2 till 9 on Saturday. And we
What a
will...
great window of opportunity.
It is. And we will be
A
open...
waffly window of opportunity.
And we will be open...
A really good waffly window.
What a... Anyway, we will be open... more days in the half term,
So
but they will be
specific.
announced on social media pages of the times and,
And
days we will be.
we'll also shout out of the windows at Waffle
We will.
if you're driving.
And we'll
past.
also mention it on the quiz next week, which will be too late because we've already been open a couple of days. Anyway, so let's get
Right.
some answers. So, number 1, stargazing, a building, a monkey, a torch, an Easter Island head. And that is, of course, Night at the Museum. If you put Night at the Museum 2, you can have that. Or 3. Either of
three?
the Night at the Museums. It's fine. Yeah, I think so. Not sure, maybe it was only 2. No, 3. Yeah, 3. Number 2 was Forrest Gump. If you've seen it, you'll know what they all mean. Number 3 was Nightmare Before Christmas. I like the way that one works. Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 4.
As long as you like it, Mike.
I know, right? Number 4, nice, easy one. That is Bellevue. Oh, sorry, Silence of the Lambs.
Or Silent Witness.
Or Silent Witness.
Yeah, she's Simon. No, actually, no points for Silent Witness.
No.
Just to clarify.
Just to clarify. No, another nice, easy one. 4 Rings and a Coffin is 4 Weddings and a Funeral. And the one that everyone hopefully will be recreating in their bathroom with volleyball is Castaway. Thanks, Matt.
Actually, he doesn't hold it above his head, though, does he? Just
No,
kind of
'cause he hasn't got
reaches-
it.
He reaches for it, yeah.
Okay, and the next one is 3 Men and a Baby. Self-explanatory, that one. And your next one is Les Miserables. Or The Miserable. Depends whether you're French. Number 9. So, hearing, smell, taste, touch, sight, and makes it the 6th sense. 6th sense.
Sorry, what was that?
6th sense. It's that film where he sees dead people.
Okay.
And Bruce Willis is a ghost. Spoiler!
Oh, yeah, it's Bruce Willis, isn't it?
Yeah. And number 10 is Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain. So, tot up your scores and put them in the feed, and Matt will add them all up for you. Which means there is only one round to go, and that is Answer Smash. And we're doing all right for time, despite all the issues we've had this evening.
Mere setbacks.
Mere setbacks. Learning curve.
The building blocks of winning.
The building blocks of winning. I love it. Positive thinkers over here.
There's only one way to cope with it.
Unicornish pasty. 8 out of 10. Oh, some good scores here.
Some good scores on Facebook. Jaden Bow
Your dad not so
Maybe not.
good at movies.
wasn't his bag. Different set of movies.
Yeah.
Apologies, Dad.
Quite a few 10s. Quite a few 9s. Good round. People seem to like that one.
Tribsters with 10. And Laura Summers.
And Quizzy Rascals. And the Madhouse. And BAP. BAP exciting.
Is this just because everyone speaks in emojis now? Is it? Is
Well,
that
probably.
like?
Probably.
If you weren't here last week, we did ask everyone what their most used emoji on their phone, that the top one is,
Yeah.
one that suggests. We had some very telling answers. It was actually
We
quite
did.
quite an insight into people's personalities.
Yep.
We were also trying to act out those because some of them just impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible
You wouldn't
to
see
do.
them in real life.
No.
Nobody makes
Unrealistic.
that face. Yeah.
But if you weren't here last week and you'd like to tell us what your phone says is your top emoji, feel free to share. It was quite a lot of fun.
How are we doing on the scores?
Yeah, you crack on, and I'll do.
There should be some gentle music in the background.
We're showing off now. Apparently, we're putting sound in when we don't need to.
Apparently, we don't want to worry you, but there will be some gentle music in the background. Cheeky,
Sit
cheeky sweeties, get your cheeky sweeties. We are the cheeky boys.
Imi, I apologise that you had to see so much of that video, the waffle workout. Hopefully next week it'll just be the once, which should be bearable for everyone.
Bap says, answer smash. Just let them explain how this works to my husband again.
Brilliant.
I've still got the example in there, so we will run through that as well.
I would say you can crack on, Mike, and I'll add the scores.
Why,
up.
thank you very much, Matthew.
Well, permission granted.
So let's crack on, because Matt said so. So this is your example for anyone who doesn't know how to play Answer Smash. You'll get a picture on the top and a clue on the bottom. So you have to work out what the picture is. So in this case, it is an ostrich. And then you work out the clue, which Shakespeare play features the line, a horse, my kingdom for a horse, which is Richard III. And to get the answer we need, you smash them together. The ending of the picture will always start the beginning of the answer for the clue, which makes that Ostrichard III. Ostrichard III. So there we go. That's how you play it. Hopefully Bap's husband is more than happy now. Bap's husband. Doesn't sound right. Anyway, let's go. So, number 1. There's your picture, and your clue is a 1986 hit for the Bangles about the beginning of the week and written by Prince. Or symbol, or artist formerly known as Prince. So 1986 hit for the Bangles about the beginning of the week and written by Prince. Have they still got music playing? Let's hope they can hear us.
Be really quiet
Okay.
so it doesn't overtake you.
Okay, number 2. There's your picture. And the clue is common name of the sub-Saharan primate known as a galago, which is small with large eyes. Common name of the sub-Saharan primate known as a galago, which is small with large eyes. Yes, I realise I have put Pac-Man in there. That was because I'm slightly annoyed that I still haven't managed to get back the high score on our Pac-Man machine at the Waffle House. That is still Brent, is I believe still winning with a score of 28,000 something. I did get within 3,000 the other day, but it is a sore point. So let's move on. Number 3. A very apt picture, this one. And your clue is a comedy series written by and starring Phoebe Waller-Bridge and the Hot Priest. And number 4. There's your picture. And the clue is the entrails and internal organs of an animal which are used as food. It's a lovely one for a Thursday night. The entrails and internal organs of an animal which are used as food. Oh, apparently it's 30,050 now, the top score. Is Uncle Draken Brent?
I think so. Yeah.
No one likes to show off, do they? It's alright. I will beat it, and when I beat it, I'm going to destroy the Pac-Man machine. And I'll forever be the champion. Number 5. And there's your picture, and the clue is knighted singer of Candle in the Wind, who was the subject of the film Rocket Man. Trust Brent to be watching when I use a Pac-Man picture in Answer Smash. And the fact that I've just now said Pac-Man, which is the answer, and he's put it in there in the thing as well. So
lured you
you've
out.
kind of ruined the whole
He's
quiz,
lured
Brent,
you
to be
out.
honest.
And he's not even playing the quiz.
No.
It's just going to.
It's just come to
coming to
hassle.
show off.
That he's
Yeah.
30,000 and 50. Ooh. Oh.
I think we all know what Mike's doing as well. As soon as we finish this quiz, he'll go straight over to the Pac-Man machine.
I've got Friday and Saturday to do that. Granted, I'm meant to be working. But
Did you put number 5 in there for another team name for?
it could well work.
Right,
I think many of them could work tonight. You've missed a couple, but because you were otherwise engaged.
Otherwise engaged, yeah, to dash off.
Number 6, there's your picture. And the clue is racecourse that is the home of the Grand National. Yeah, just while we're talking about Brent and his Pac-Man fascination,
Just because we're not hooked up on it.
we're not
at all.
bitter about
No,
it at
yeah.
all. But if anyone wants to give us a new arcade machine that I can start the scoring on, then obviously feel free. That would be answer smashing.
And when we're open, please feel free to beat the high score yourself. There's a Pac-Man machine up here at Waffle.
If anyone just wants to pop in, we'll literally vacate the building if you're good at it so that we can beat Brent so that he cannot show off anymore. Feel free.
Sounds reasonable.
We'll make it COVID safe. Number 7. At what point will Brent regret putting that? Number 7, there's your picture. And the clue is Richard Curtis romantic comedy in which Hugh Grant plays the Prime Minister. You like that one? Oh, you like the film, not the answer smash. Rubbish answer smash, but love the film, yeah. I like the fact he's just nodding. There we go. Number 8. There's a picture, and the clue is 1989 buddy cop movie featuring Tom Hanks and his canine partner.
Great film.
Great film. I agree with your dad. Space Invaders, yes.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah, Space Invaders. If anyone has a Space Invaders machine they would like to donate to charity, bring it here instead.
There is a refurbished arcade warehouse in Honiton.
Is there?
Yeah.
If anyone knows the people at the refurbished arcade warehouse in Honiton, please get them to watch the quiz and send us something in, because we have, at the moment, no free stuff for next week.
It's just frightening.
It's frightening.
Situation.
You notice that no one else has told us what they're,
Yeah,
what they do for a living or anything.
It's
'cause
not
they don't
worth
wanna-
it now.
I mean, wait for a vet.
It's almost like they don't want 2 extra customers.
I know. Number 9, there's your picture. And the clue is country in Southeast Asia and Oceania between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, which consists of more than 17,000 islands.
Is there a good reason you put the numbers on twice?
No, it's because when I first changed it to the waffle background, I didn't see it at first. And I think it's only on that one. I've removed them from all the others, I think. They were the old numbers and I put the new numbers on the other side. But thanks for
That's all right, mate.
pointing that out
Logical
live
reason.
on air. There's the one mistake this week. Didn't have one last week.
Yeah, we've only had one mistake this week.
And they've all been Simon's.
Yeah, it's even funny when I tell you what happened.
Number 10. Oh no, there's a 10 on there as well. 2 10s. So there's your picture. And the clue is Canadian province, which is home to Ottawa, the National Gallery, and the CN Tower. Well, there's a statement. Jane Riley. Well, I beat the hell out of everyone at Space Invaders. I won that many bottles of whiskey. My dad got fed up of whiskey.
That
where
is
can you
brilliant.
win whiskey on Space Invaders?
Please tell us. Please message us with the address.
Yeah.
Oh my days, you had another offer.
And John Swish Swain makes glitter cake toppers. Would you like me to post you one? We are up for anything. And if someone could make the cake for the topper to top as well, then that is a match made in heaven.
John Swish Swain, what's the name of your glitter cake topping business?
I hope it's a real fantastic one.
I
can't think
would
of any,
expect so.
yeah.
To top it all,
Oh, that'd
Top.
be nice.
top of the morning.
Top of the morning here.
Jane, I'm very much. That's a great story. I now just want to see how good you really are at Space Invaders. I want to
Yeah.
be there and watch.
And if you're
What's
that good at
Galaxian?
space, Galaxian, I
Yeah.
don't know.
There must be another
Spacey
game.
one.
Graham, tell us more.
If Jane is that good at Space Invaders, surely that could go over to Pac-Man.
It's a
Reactions.
transferable skill, isn't
It's
it?
got to be.
Yeah. Come
Anyway.
on in, Jane. Yeah,
Got 1 minute to get through the
Come on,
answers.
we can do this.
So, number 1. Your answer for that is Pac-Manic Monday. Pac-Manic Monday. Pac-Man and Manic Monday.
Just another manic.
Monday. Ooh, wish it was Sunday. Ooh, don't you?
I like every time we're trying a little bit harder as well.
I know.
Till one day we'll just lose it. We'll lose all the inhibition.
And we'll have instruments and a backing band and everything. No.
Tambourine.
Number 2 is George W. Bush. W. And Bush Baby, which makes it George W. Bush Baby. That's your answer, George W. Bush Baby.
Never back down.
Swish toppers are also available at Swish and Flick. Thanks, John. So another one where the cheeky comes from. And Graham says Galaxian was a good game on the Atari. Number 3, one close to our hearts. That is a waffle, which makes the answer we want waffly bag. Waffly bag. Or waffle and flea bag, waffly bag. Number 4, the picture is David Hasselhoff, and the entrails and internal organs of an animal which are used as food is offal, makes your answer David Hasselhoffel. Quite nice one, that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That might be a team name for the Johns next week, you never know.
There, you'd say it to his face.
He'd be drunk anyway. The next one, so that's clearly a belt, and Elton John making it Belton John. Belton Johns. The Belton Johns. It's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Belton Johns. Number 6, the picture is Kurt Cobain, and the home of the Grand National is Aintree, making it Kurt Cobain Tree. Number 7, the picture is a foxglove, and a Richard Curtis film with Hugh Grant as Prime Minister is Love Actually, making it Foxglove Actually. Foxglove Actually. Number 8, the person in the picture is Tina Turner, and the film is Turner and Hooch, making it Tina Turner and Hooch. Number 9, clearly the picture is a giraffe, and penguin, and the country is Indonesia, making it Penguin Indonesia. Penguin Indonesia. Yeah. Penguin Indonesia. Yeah. And number 10, picture is a lemon, and a Canadian province which is home to Ottawa, the National Gallery, and the CN Tower, making it Lemontario. Lemontario.
Sounds lovely.
And that is it. So add up your final scores, and then Matt will tot up the totals. It's only 3 minutes past 9.
Well, I want you back.
Now I'm just thinking
I
of
want
song.
you back.
Now you said
I
that,
want,
I'm just
I want you
thinking-
back for good.
I want you back.
I want you
I want you back.
I want you back.
I want you back for good. Whenever I'm tell me a song and I'll sing it. You'll be right and understood.
How do you know that many words to this song?
I know lyrics to loads of songs. I will a little confession I did tell my family when I went home the other day. It was last week when we were working. I think it was Saturday. It might have been Friday or Saturday. Beth, Marla and I are in the kitchen, and the Spice Girls are on, and there's a bit where Mel B does a rap, It's like from A to Z, you gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place and Lux and in your face. You've got G like MC, that bit. I did the whole thing just washing up to myself to turn around to Beth and Marla like, what? How do you know all that? It's like, well, just pick up lyrics.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I say impressive. Fantastic Foxes, Big 10 for that round. They're smashing the answer smash.
Who the Foxes?
Foxes.
Well done, the Foxes. Yeah, quite good ones on there. Quite good scores.
Tribsters loving the answer smash round with 10 out of 10.
Happy days.
Okay.
Oh, the Woodbury Flyers are here.
Yeah, sorry, yeah,
Did you mention the Woodbury Flyers?
Yeah,
I thought-
sorry. I'm sorry, Woodbury
Hi
Flyers.
to Jenny and the Woodbury Flyers. It's nice to know you're there. Yeah. So Matt is just totting up your scores.
Yeah,
So,
sorry. I'm sorry that this is the moment. This is a quiet moment when I'm concentrating. But
I'm seeing all the subtitles coming up. That's impressive.
You're getting a hi from Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. Sorry, I used to work with Jenny. It's always nice to see Jenny. I was going to ask earlier, where was she? Because you hadn't mentioned her, but... It was because last week she was saying she liked to watch on YouTube to see me on the telly. But obviously she's got fed up with that now and just watches it on Facebook. Enough is enough, she says.
you can have too much, can't you?
Yeah.
By the way, if you do win a T-shirt and you'd like to send us a picture of you proudly wearing a waffle T-shirt, we'd love that.
Yeah, we would actually really love that.
Mm.
And if you'd like to bake, make, or create anything for us, we'd also like that. Bake, make, and create.
Do you know what I think we do really well is we kind of, put out these very subtle hints for these things without ever sounding too desperate. I think we do that. I think we do that very
It's
well.
never like we're really asking. We're just saying,
No.
if you want to. You know?
I'd be surprised actually if a lot of people pick up on it.
Yeah.
Peter Pancreas, Big 10.
Oh, we're still on the telly. We're still on the telly via Facebook. The technology in Jenny's house is unbelievable.
It's crazy, isn't it? Not currently available at child stock. Okay, I think...
I just have to tell you, I don't know why I'm going to...
Fantastic Mr. Foxglove, actually. It's
Nice.
brilliant. Why didn't we see that one? That's great.
Um,
Okay, I think I've got everyone's.
I just have to tell you something about what we were talking about. You saying the cat thing on the judge or the lawyer, or whatever it was earlier. I don't think he'll mind me saying this because we had him in the community hot seat. Not last time, but the time before, Mr. Paul Hayward, councillor. Paul Hayward. And we did have a brilliant moment in the Charlestock Parish Council meeting last night, which I was watching via Facebook, where they were talking about nothing overly serious, but they were talking, seriously about one of the points on the agenda. And it was the most brilliant moment I've seen in one of those, because someone had said, we need to take steps like 1, 2, 3 to do this. And somehow it turned on Paul Hayward's Alexa, and his Alexa started playing 5, 6, 7, 8 by steps, and he could not turn it off. It was the best moment in a council meeting I've ever seen. So Paul Hayward, if you are watching or you do see this, brilliant bit of comedy. I'm sure you didn't plan to do it, but I'm kind of hoping you did, because it was fun as the parish clerk to get a bit of steps in there. And as I said on the live feed, lucky it wasn't tragedy. Are we there or thereabouts, Matthew?
We're getting
People
there. Yeah,
weighted
we
with
got
baited
22 teams playing this evening, which is
22.
lovely.
Awesome.
It just means it's going to take me a little longer.
We really do appreciate everyone playing. If it wasn't for you, we probably still would be here, just sitting around, playing with equipment and being silly and not eating things or using things that people have given us. But it is nice to know that so many of you come back and so many of you seem to be enjoying it. And any suggestions for rounds or things you'd like to see on here? If you want to promote anything that you make, bake, or create, then send us a sample and we'll give you a shout out. Obviously, in all seriousness, that's not an ask. That's a if you want to. Yeah, we like to. I think we're getting into week 5 now. We've done week 5. We're pretty much influencers now. I mean, so many people watch, so many people join in, and Terry's bird tables 2 already gone. I mean, you can't get better free advertising than this. This is a stage. The stage is set for your business creations to come alive on Waffle Vision. And we like to think of community as number 1.
Well filled.
Make waffle great again.
Okay, thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to run through
Thanks
the scores.
for bearing with me. I had to do all that stuff. You're normally the talker.
Hopefully I've got this right. Yeah, great to have so many teams. Who has won the waffle t-shirt this evening? That's the big question. Well, I can tell you who hasn't to begin with, because we'll start from...
Are we doing all 22 teams?
I'm going to whiz through them.
Okay.
I'm going to whiz through them because I think I've got them all. So, in 22nd place is the Woofers with 20 points this evening. Well done, Woofers. Then we have the Seaton Solver Sleuth.
Well done, Dad.
Well done, Dad. Then the Woodbury Flyers
Well done, Jenny.
and Tina Moon tied in 20th there.
Nice tie.
Then we have Jade. Well done, because coming in late, missed a couple of rounds. But yeah, coming in late, that was very good. In 18th position, 17th position. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? AKA Chris Whiteway in 17th place. Then we have the Dan and Dana show, or the Dana and Dan show, and We Only Sing Where We Win in joint 16th place. In 14th place, Max Alulian, newcomers this evening, welcome.
Well done, boys.
Greener, Luke, boys and girls, and Max, I believe. Max Alulian. Yes, and they were actually joint in 14th with Nick Star. Lovely to have you back, Nick Star.
Nick Star.
Man Tribe then were 12, beating the other
Tribe.
family members, so I'm sure that'll be a source of conflict. Well, maybe not conflict, just, some light-hearted
I'll just get told off
competition.
making it a hard quiz. That's what will happen.
Yeah. And then we have then we have Laura Summers. Well done, Laura Summers. I mean, 11th position and had a baby 2 days ago. That is
impressive.
That is amazing. Team Unicornish Pasty coming in at number 10.
Nice.
Then we have BAP to Basics.
Back to basics.
With 45 points. I realise I'm not doing many of the points, sorry about that, but 45 points in a ninth position. And then we have Team Meki, the Madhouse, with 46 points in 8th position.
Well done, guys.
7th position, Fantastic Foxes, 47 points.
Get on.
Then 6th position, Chard of the Right Brigade, otherwise known as the Chard Brigade, in 6th position with 49 points.
Nice.
Then they were actually joint with Team Raisons, Healthy Raisons, with 49. 9 points. Then 4th position, the Pains with 53.
Well
and actually, there were 3 people tied 4th or 2nd. I don't really know how that works. But basically, you
bumped them up to second.
So joint 2nd. Let's go. That sounds better, doesn't it? So with 53 points, it was the Pains, Peter Pancreas, and
Both previous winners.
Team Shribsters, all with 53 points, which means our winner this
And a new
evening,
winner.
a new winner, is the Quizzy Rascals with
Really?
58 points. I really hope that was all added up correctly, guys. It was a little bit stressful doing all that, but yes, 58 points. So the winning team is the Quizzy Rascals.
Well done, guys.
It's Chesney, isn't it? Chesney the Quizzy Rascals.
Yes, it is.
Chesney.
It's the sweets that did it. It's the
So,
sweets
yeah,
that
like
did
we
it.
said, we're not saying there's a correlation, but we get sweets, they win.
Yeah.
I do.
Not being funny, I did get a Jaffa cake thing in the next week. The Pains one. It actually.
Okay, now I feel the need to say there is no correlation.
The only one who hasn't won is Terry. Sorry, Terry. Since giving us something.
Yeah, because we can fiddle the scores a little bit, Terry, but not that much, Thank you so much. I think Mike said it all anyway, but thank you so much, guys. We have a lot of fun doing this and chatting with you all. Do we need to say anything else before we say goodbye? We've probably gone already, but
Probably. No, as I say, just keep in touch, keep playing, tell your friends and family about it. Keep talking to each other.
we'll almost certainly have sound for the entire time next week as well, just to treat you.
I'm not doing a sound round, just in case.
Simon, on the technical, you look like you want to say something there. Do you want to? A big round of applause in your house if you feel so inclined for Si, who's done the tech, because
He's been battling with this all
yeah,
night.
and he does do a lot of work behind the scenes just to get us here. So he's a terrific guy. Happens to be my brother. So
I think he's a terrific guy, and he's not my brother. So
there you go.
you can't really say fairer than that.
You can't. You cannot.
No.
So we need to work out a farewell thing, don't we? The match is the quality of the rest of the program. We need like a little. See you.
Bye.
Well,
We have run. Simon's telling us we're running well over.
You could sign off with what my watch says is take a break and move.
Take a break and move,
keep calm, waffle on.
and slide.
See you guys.
Goodbye from me.